Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 17 Draft Champions game. The Legend round has probably my favorite 3 legends at launch of MUT 17. Very hard to choose between the 3 of these guys. At the end of the day, I ended up taking EMMITT simply because I had never played with EMMITT in this game before I chose him right here. So I want to see how EMMITT played, even though I love the other 2 players. Round 2, the fire continues. Cam Chancellor or the Honey Badger? Who do you take? You can really pick either one, and it's really no complaint. I ended up taking Tyron because he's done really well for me so far when I play with him. And plus, he had that sick return. As you guys see, that's a no-brainer. We're taking big Brandon Marshall in round 6. We get a nice seasoned veterans group right here. Quentin Demps has great stats for a strong safety in this game, but considering we just got Brandon Marshall, I'm like, you know what? Let's just get Phillip and let's just make one hell of an offense. It's round 7. Definitely got to show some love to the defense, which we're going to do right here. And Anthony Barr. How do you pass up on 85 speed off the edge? Tom is an elite. Anthony Barr is not, but I believe Anthony Barr has the better stats in my opinion. In round 8, once again, we're going to pass up on an elite. Routing in the offensive lineman, I'm like, you know what? We got the quarterback. We got one big receiver. Let's get a second one in Allen Robinson. This team is looking scary in round 9. We got to get that offensive line going a little bit. I do value interior offensive linemen more than outerior, like the tackles. So we ended up taking EMMITT. And in round 12, Odell Beckham Jr. is here to play. Now, I didn't really want to draft another receiver. I didn't have a choice since we had a quarterback and a running back. But hell, if Odell's on the board, I gotta take him as we hit the final round. Flashback player, signature player, and seasoned veteran. We already have a running back. We're getting a lot of great running backs in this draft. It's kind of frustrating that we got so many. We can only take one. Maybe if we took maybe Nitschke or something like that, it might have worked out for us. But at the end of the day, we end up taking the only non-running back there, Mario Williams, which is still not a bad pick. As you guys see in the middle of the field, we get the catch right there. And this team is just scary good. This is the best team I feel like I drafted. Is unfortunately we fumble on our first drive with this team. I feel like this is the best team I've drafted playing draft champions, and I played a ton of draft champions over the past 2 weeks, guys. Believe me, all right. I've been on that MUT Master grind, trying to get competitive badges to get the collectible needed to be a MUT Master. As we get the interception with not any of the players we drafted, but Mr. Cockrell right here. A base silver, I believe, or base gold. Either way, like 72 overall, just took it back to the crib for a touchdown. So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who you draft. You just gotta make good plays. As off the edge right there. What is another player that we didn't draft? Actually, that might have been Malik Jackson. I'm not too sure. Either way, we're back on offense, and we're hitting Allen Robinson on the outside. How do you stop a team with EMMITT, Allen Robinson, Brandon Marshall, and Odell Beckham Jr. and Phillip Rivers leading the way? I don't know. I'm not sure this guy knows either. On second down and 5, I think he just ran commit right there, and it still didn't work. EMMITT still got to the 6-yard line. Third down and goal. We run the ball with EMMITT right here. Even though it's third down and goal at the 6, I still believe in 22. And he got us to the 1-yard line. Fourth and goal. Up the middle. Got him for the touchdown. Didn't come out in a goal line formation, so maybe that kind of threw him off guard as he throws it across the field right there. Dangerously bad throw. In that situation, just got to throw it away, but he tried to make a play out there, try to be a hero. And Bradley Roby instead ends up daggering this guy's day because he ends up quitting. Don't worry, we got more games with this team. That's not the only game we're playing with these guys right here. And yeah, so I played a ton of draft champions, man, and I feel like this is just easily the best offense I drafted because not only do we draft 3 great receivers, but like 2 of them are just huge guys. And then Odell Beckham Jr., I feel like he's just one of those glitchy receivers in this game where he just comes down with crazy catches almost everything you throw at him. As my opponent just threw up a jump ball right there, that is swatted away by the cornerback Breeze Rivers to the outside right there. The only thing is Rivers isn't fast, but that's like a small knock as Rivers ends up getting knocked pretty hard right there by Al Woods, and we end up punting the ball away. So this game, just like the last game, we start off slow on offense, even though we got this great team, but we took the Redskins playbook, and you know, I'm not too familiar with the Redskins playbook. I'm trying to learn it on the fly, but I really did like some of the formations we had. And in the meantime, while we wait for the offense to get going, can I interest you in some user picks? That time, Trey Boston right there. Didn't take it for 6. Oh, Emmitt Smith. He's trying to make something big happen right here. With all the great passing weapons we have, our biggest asset might just be running the ball with Emmitt Smith. Because all of a sudden, that opens up passing lanes. I believe that was Brandon Marshall right there. Really hard to tell him and Allen Robinson apart. They're both big number 15s. And that's a big user pick by Trey Boston on the screen pass. That's going to force the second rage quit of this video. So right now, team's not really having too much fun with these guys. We haven't seen them score more than a touchdown, but you know, people don't like him anyways. We haven't even seen anything from Tyrann Mathieu or any of our big defensive players yet, as he runs a big punt on 4th and 4 to start the game. That is not going to work. By the way, these Rams throwback jerseys are nice as we end up getting knocked down to the ground. 4th down and 6, going for it here, feeling like we can get it, and we don't. We lose the ball. Man slips on the ground. Fumble recoveries in this year are an adventure, watching guys trying to recover those things, as he just throws up a rubber ducky. Rubber ducky, you're the one for Danny Trevathan. That's an easy interception. And Odell Beckham Jr. one-on-one. Say it with me, guys. Barbecue chicken. Odell Beckham Jr. just burnt that dude to crisp. I believe that's McCourty, Devin McCourty. That's a safety. He used to play cornerback back in his day, as we get the interception with Trey Boston, but that's not good enough to cover Odell Beckham Jr. My man's going to have to make some adjustments, or it's going to be a long day, and it looks like he didn't. Odell's one-on-one again. Why not lob it to the outside? If Odell kept it in, that could have been a touchdown. But look at this. Odell's again one-on-one. And I'm telling you guys, Odell Beckham Jr., if you get him in draft champions, unless you have like 10 receivers, you probably want to take this guy, as we forced the fumble, but he recovers it. Because I just feel like, one, he separates from man coverage really well, and two, he just makes some ridiculous catches, and this is a ridiculous decision. This guy's on the verge of falling apart right here, running a fake punt. Next play, you know who, OBJ hit that whip. That's his 3rd touchdown in the 1st quarter. He's on par for a monster game, but we'll never know what he'll be able to do, because look at what happens. My opponent just gets dissed by Madden. They told him, hey, you're kind of not doing well, you might want to leave the game. He actually took Madden's advice. You have a choice to leave the game when they give you that message. He took it, he left. That's a victory for us. 3 rage quits in like, what, 5 minutes. Leave a like on this video if you guys enjoyed that team. I'm gonna bring you guys one more video with this team, because it was such a fun game, team to play with all these great receiving weapons. So yeah, leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see one more game with them, subscribe for more Madden 17, and I will catch you guys next time.